Hello everyone, welcome to Vinyasa Flow Yoga. If you've had class with me before, you'll know this. It is your body, it is your practice. Do what feels best for you. Everything I say and do is always an offering, it's always a suggestion, never a command, never a demand, never a requirement. Everyone's bodies are different, so everyone's practice will look different. And again, we're not really going with how it looks, but we're really going by how it feels. You're in your house, no one's watching, so really focus on the sensations that you're experiencing during your postures, during your practice. We want it to feel nice and balanced. We want it to feel rigorous. We want it to feel challenging, but we don't want it to feel so uncomfortable that you begin to develop an aversion to any of the postures or any of the practices. So find a nice balance between effort and relaxation, between challenge and ease, and you'll always have a great time during practice. So remember, it's something that ebbs and flows, so do what feels best for you and keep reevaluating your connection with your body, with your breath during your practice as often as you would like. If you have any props that you would like to use today, block, blanket, go ahead and grab what you need. But we'll be kind of moving and grooving today, so take breaks when you need to. Use props when you need to. We'll start in a nice comfortable seated position, maybe do a little bit of pranayama, some breathing exercise. We'll sit up nice and tall, closing your eyes. Begin to bring your focus inward, letting go of everything happening outside of this room. Let it all begin to fall away. Inhale, deepening your breath, expand your lungs wide. Exhale, gently release. Inhale fully. And exhale, releasing. Inhale. And exhale. If you'd like to set an intention or use a mantra, anything to help kind of bring yourself right here today, single word, short phrase, whatever connects you to this moment. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be particularly hippy-dippy. It can be whatever you would like to bring in. For our pranayama practice today, I'd like to do a samavriti called square breathing pranayama. We'll be inhaling for a count of 4, holding your breath for the count of 4, exhaling for the count of 4, and holding for the count of 4, and so on. We'll breathe in through the nose and out through the nose if you can. If you can't breathe in and out through the nose, for any reason, just relax, breathe through your mouth. Again, it's no big deal. So this practice is meant to balance out the breath. When we inhale and exhale for the same amount of time, the same length of time, it balances the energy of the body. When we bring oxygen into the body, when we breathe in, we're bringing in new energy, we're bringing in newness, and when we exhale, we're getting rid of all the stuff that we don't need anymore. So we have that really nice even amount of give and take. Helps balance the mind, helps balance the energy of the body. It's a really nice balancing, sama, which means same, vritti, movement, same movement posture, or pranayama, breathing exercise. So again, give yourself a good little shimmy shake, relax, relax. Find your comfortable seat. If you want to take your blanket underneath the seat, you can do that too. Helps get that spine nice and long. And then close your eyes so you can focus on your voice and my voice and your breath. How about that? And then just close the eyes, sitting up nice and tall. On your next inhale, sitting up a little bit taller, begin to prepare. Exhale, release. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Return to your normal breathing. Gently blink your eyes open, gazing down towards the floor. And lift the head, give yourself a nice little shimmy shake. Woo! All right, let's get started. Let's come to child's pose. Take the seat back towards the heels, extending the fingertips out in front of you, really kind of pushing the seat back as you extend the fingertips forward, arms and spine nice and long. Take a few deep breaths into the back of the body. Let's walk the hands over to the right, getting a nice little stretch on that left side as you send left hip back in space. And inhale, come on back to center. Then exhale over to the left, sending the right hip back in space. Then inhale back to center. Exhale fully. Inhale, come on up, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out the feet, stretching out hamstrings and calves. Push yourself actively up and away from the floor, taking up lots and lots of space. Again, moving nice and slowly with the breath. We're not in a rush during this class, even though I know a lot of the time the postures really seem like they're kind of close together and that they seem a little bit fast. But again, we're just here and we are just moving through our practice. All right, so again, move at your own pace. Inhale, forward to plank, shoulders over wrists, navel up and in. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog, nice and slow. Inhale, forward to plank, shoulders over wrists, navel up and in. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank, shoulders over wrists, navel up and in. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, knee to nose plank, tucking it nice and high. Inhale, send it back, really reaching that back toe back towards the wall. Exhale, knee to nose plank. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose plank. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, right foot up between the hands, low lunge, lengthen the back of the neck. Good. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, fold chin towards chin. We're going to make this move. Inhale, forward to lunge. Strong legs. Exhale, straighten the right knee, chin to shin. Inhale, straighten the right knee, back to lunge. Or I'm sorry, so bend the knee, back to lunge. Exhale, straighten chin to shin. Inhale, back to lunge. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, knee to nose plank, navel up and in, nice and slow. Inhale, send it back, really extending that back leg. Exhale, knee to nose plank, navel up and in. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose plank. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose plank. And inhale, send it back. Exhale, left foot up between the hands, low lunge, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, fold chin towards shin, making it move. Inhale, back to lunge, bending that left knee, lengthening the neck. Exhale, straighten the left leg, chin to shin. Inhale, back to lunge, lengthen the neck, shoulders back. Exhale, straighten the left knee, chin to shin, sending left hip back in space. Last one, inhale, forward to lunge. And exhale, straighten that left knee, chin to shin. Inhale, come back to lunge. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, release knees, chest and chin to the floor. Seat stays slightly lifted as you drop the chest down. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest to Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, press through your hands, take the seat to the heels. Balasana, child's pose. Take a few nice Deep breaths. And again, this is a nice posture to be at. You can rest here, you can hide here, you can hang out here. You can do what you want. You can sit there, you can stand there, take breaks, skip postures. Again, we go with the feeling. Nothing I'm teaching is required. On your next inhale, let's come up to hands and knees. Again, we have that nice big spread to the fingers. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, walk the feet to right behind your hands. Standing forward fold, soft bend to knees, fingertips down, crown of the head hangs. Let's do 5 nice deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Upper body just kind of hanging over the lower body. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, roll it on up. Nice and slow. And exhale, roll out the shoulders. Give yourself a nice little shimmy shake. And we'll step it up towards the top of the mat. Again, I'll just kind of face this side so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So Tadasana, mountain pose, a nice firm standing posture. Connect down through the soles of the feet. Gently lift up the toes so it helps activate the bottoms of the feet, lifting up those arches. Tall through the crown, shoulders back, palms turning out so that the shoulder blades come back and together. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, interlace fingers, pop the palms up and away. Inhale, hands behind the head. Then exhale, little baby back bend. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, big forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, interlace fingers, pop the palms up and away. Inhale. Exhale, drop over to the right. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, interlace fingers, pop the palms up and away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, little baby back bend again, more of a chest lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades back in together. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Give those arms a good shake out. Now that we got our shoulder blades kind of ready and our deltoids kind of ready to go. All right, we'll step up towards the top of the mat again if you're not there already. Ankles underneath, ankles underneath the knees. Knees are about that frontal hip bone distance. Let's take that nice firm stance. Tadasana, mountain pose. Again, nice and firm, not rigid. We're not hanging out. We're not ready. We're not at attention. We're just standing with some attention. All right, so slow and steady with the breath. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips down towards the floor. Soft bend to the knees as you come down. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, lowering down. Chaturanga, elbows tight to the body. Knees can be up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1, tailbone nice and high, soft bend to the knees. Inhale. Exhale, 2, legs do not need to be straight, heels do not need to touch the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or jump, feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up, out to the side, up overhead. Exhale, hands down through the heart, release to mountain pose. Again, just that nice firm stance. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, forward fold, nice and slow, soft bend to the knees. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, lowering down, chaturanga, knees up or down. Elbows in tight, tight. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, whatever vinyasa feels best for you. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1, tailbone up and away, inhale. Exhale 2, pushing yourself away from the floor, inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or jump feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up, out to the side, up overhead. Exhale, hands through the heart, release to mountain pose. Feet are either frontal hip bone distance apart or you draw them together. Surya Namaskar B. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, arms up overhead, nice bend to the knees. Exhale, forward fold, fingertips down towards the floor, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, lowering down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, back heel down, warrior 1. So again, foot comes up, just kind of right behind the hands, doesn't have to make it all the way between the hands. Plant that back heel down, push through the front foot to come up, hips stay nice and square towards the front of the room, arms up overhead, lift through the heart. Exhale, hands to the mat. You can either vinyasa through or go straight back to downward facing dog, you decide. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left foot forward, back heel down, arms up overhead, push through that left foot to come up. Keep the hips square towards the front of the room, reach through the heart and the fingertips. Exhale, hands to the mat. Again, vinyasa through or straight back, downward facing dog, you get to decide. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1, downward facing dog does become a resting pose eventually. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or jump feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, reach through the heart and the fingertips. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, lowering down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, back heel down, arms up overhead, warrior 1. Square the hips, reach through the heart and the fingertips. Exhale, hands to the mat, lowering down, Chaturanga, elbows tight. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left foot forward, back heel down, arms up overhead, warrior 1, strong legs as you come up. Exhale, hands to the mat, lowering down, Chaturanga. Again, you can keep the leg lifted. If you want to lower down, you can. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or jump feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, 3-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, right foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Front heel lines up with the arch of the back foot, back edge of the foot is parallel, tall through the crown, tailbone straight down, long spine. Fingertips to the front and the back of the room, look over that right hand. Then inhale, arms up overhead, lift and straighten. Exhale, open it up, back to warrior 2. Inhale, lift and straighten. And exhale, back down. Inhale, lift and straighten. And exhale, back down. Inhale, flip the right hand over. Exhale, take it back, reverse. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. You can either vinyasa through or go straight back to downward facing dog, taking a break. Good, exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the left leg up, 3-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, left foot up between the hands, low lunge, lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, open to warrior two. Front heel and back arch line up. Fingertips to the front of the back of the room, nice long tall spine. And inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, open it up. Back to warrior two. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, lift and reach. And exhale, open it up. Inhale, flip the left hand over. Exhale, take it back, reverse. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, and you can either, again, vinyasa through or go straight back, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, let's walk the hands back to meet the feet. So beep, 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 backing it up. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up, out to the side, up overhead. And exhale, forward fold again. Nice and soft knees. Inhale, walk forward to plank. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest to cobra. Exhale, press through the hands, take the seat to the heels. Balasana, child's pose. Take a few nice deep breaths. Again, nice place to hide, nice place to hang out. Nice time to bring back the intention because it's a little bit hard to set a mantra or remind yourself of a mantra or an intention when we're moving quickly from posture to posture. So when you slow down, it's a nice time to bring it in. On your next inhale, let's come up to hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, knee to right elbow plank. Inhale, cross to the left. Exhale, bring it back to the right. Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale, send it back. If you're not liking it, just bring the knee to the nose as many times as you want to. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale, send it back. If you want to work core but don't like the movement, just hang out in plank or a knee plank. Inhale, right foot up between your hands, low lunge. Exhale fully. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can. Right hand comes down. Left arm goes up, triangle pose. And tall through the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Hand comes down to the leg wherever it wants to be. And shoulders back, turning the chest, not too much, not too little, maybe lifting the gaze up towards that left hand. Good, inhale, come on up. Exhale, bend the right knee back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Then exhale, bend the right knee, release the right elbow to the knee, left fingertips towards the front of the room, extended side angle, rotate the chest, looking up. Very nice. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog, big stretch, let it feel good. Exhale, knee to left elbow plank. Inhale, send it back. Oh, I'm sorry. Inhale, left knee to left elbow plank. Exhale, cross it over. Inhale, cross it over. Oopsie. Exhale, take it back to the left. Inhale, send it back. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale, cross to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, send it back. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, open to warrior two, front heel lines up with the back, arch of the back foot. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can, left hand down, right arm up. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. And left hand comes to wherever on the leg it feels comfortable. Lengthen space, nice big broad posture. Lifting up through those right fingertips, really reaching up towards the ceiling, taking up lots of space. Left shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, bend the left knee back to warrior two. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, bend the left knee. Release the elbow to the knee or the hand to the outside of the foot. Extended side angle. Inhale, right fingertips towards the front of the room. Extend and rotate. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, release knees, chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest to Cobra, Bhujangasana, shoulders back. Exhale, press through the hands, take the seat to the heels, Balasana, child's pose. On your next inhale, come on up, hands and knees. Again, moving and grooving, keeping those hands nice and wide. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel down, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. So pushing through the front foot, again, we have that little bit of a shorter stance than we would in warrior 2 or crescent pose. Hips square towards the front of the room. Feet are about frontal hip bone distance apart. So if you kind of feel like you're a little claustrophobic in the pelvic area in the posture, see if popping that back foot out to the side a little bit kind of helps you get a better square to the hips. Back toes are only turned out a slight amount, not a whole bunch, because we want to be careful of this lovely left knee. All right. Inhale, arms up overhead, coming into crescent pose. Exhale, open up the arms. Inhale, wind the arms up, bring the left arm underneath the right. Coming into eagle arms with warrior 1 legs. Hang out right here, inhale. Exhale 1, shoulder blades back and down, inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3, let's take a fold forward, bringing the shoulder down towards that right knee. Keep pushing down through that left back ankle. Good, inhale, come right back up. Exhale, release the arms, roll it out. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. If you want to take a vinyasa here, go right ahead. Anytime I say take a vinyasa, all that means is you can have a choice. You inhale forward to plank. Exhale, we do chaturanga. Again, knees up or down, they both count. Inhale, lift to cobra or bhujangasana. We have lots of choices. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. So anytime I say vinyasa, you have that choice to do that little movement, that little 3 posture sequence. Inhale, let's take the left foot forward to warrior 1. And back heel comes down, push through that left front foot to come up. Again, we check out our stance, make sure it's not too narrow for our hips. Lift through the crown. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, right underneath the left, wind it up, eagle arms. Maybe it wraps once, maybe it wraps twice, maybe 3 times, who knows? All right, good, nice deep breaths, shoulders back, 3 of them, inhale. Exhale, 1, keep sending that left hip back as you push that right heel down, inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Let's fold to the inside of that left knee. Good. Keep sending left hip back, pushing through that right heel. Inhale, bring it back up overhead. Nice strong legs as you come up. Exhale, release the arms, roll out the shoulders. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Again, vinyasa through if you want to. Optional vinyasa, they are always optional. No extra credit or anything like that. Just an option. Inhale, let's move forward to plank. Exhale, release knees, chest and chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest to cobra. Exhale, arms behind you. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the chest, lift the arms, lift the head. Shalabhasana, locust pose. Nice deep breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2, long through the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale, 3, reach fingertips and toes to the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale, 5, come on down. Sway the hips a little side to side. Relax the low back, take a few deep breaths. Very nice. So we're going to do another Shalabhasana, locust pose. This time, we're going to kind of do a little bit of an order here. So come all the way down, arms alongside the body, palms facing down. And draw, you can take the chin or maybe the forehead down towards the mat. So on the next inhale, doesn't last very long. On the next inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift the arms up, fingertips reaching back. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift up the legs. Exhale, 3. Inhale, reach the arms forward, Superman. Exhale, 4, or woman. Inhale, lift up as high as you can, nice big star, skydiver. Exhale, release down. Sway the hips a little side to side. Very nice. So let's see if we can do that in reverse. I don't know if I'll be good at verbally cueing it, but let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. All right. So we're going to lift all the way up into skydiver first. So we're going to take the legs a little wide, lift the arms up a little wide. All right, inhale, skydiver. I mean just big, big, big all the way up. Exhale, 1. Inhale, arms out in front. Superwoman. Exhale, 2. Inhale, take the arms back. Exhale, 3. Release the legs down. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Arms come down. Inhale. And exhale, head comes down at 5. That kind of worked. All right. Got to try something new at home. Good. Sway the hips side to side. Then on your next inhale, let's take hands beside the chest. Exhale, press through the hands, take the seat to the heels. Balasana, child's pose. A few nice deep breaths. Very nice. Walk your hands over to the right, send that left hip back in space. And when you're doing these little stretches kind of between postures, almost stretch like a cat would. Are they hanging out here today? I don't know. Stretch like a cat would. Just let it feel good. Take an unapologetically, very, very selfish feel. I mean, just let it feel so good. Good. Inhale, come on back to center. If you want to linger there a little while, that's absolutely fine. You can always pause these videos. There he is. Very nice. Inhale, come on back to center. Exhale fully. Inhale, come on up, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, 3-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, right foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Let's lift the right knee up. Exhale, drop the knee down. We're going to take that left hand to the left ankle, Naratajasana, dancer pose. Inhale, reach the right arm up as high as you can. And then exhale, kick that left leg back as you drop the chest down a little bit, reaching the right arm forward. Try to keep the hips a little bit square towards the floor. Now, dancer pose, you can be right here with just straight up and down. Maybe even reaching the ankle is tough. If you happen to have a strap at home, you can wind your strap around the ankle and pull it up. Maybe even a canvas belt might work. Something like that. If you have a little Pilates strap or an exercise band, that might work. So if you're pretty comfortable in your dancer pose and you really want to kick that leg back, you can even bring the chest down towards the floor and reaching the hand forward. When you're in balance postures, a nice strong gaze point helps create a steady balance because it helps entertain the mind while the body's busy balancing. Good. On your next inhale, let's come on back up. Whee! Exhale, hands to the heart. Lift the left knee up, planning our exit. Inhale, take a big step, controlled step back to crescent pose. And exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Again, optional vinyasa. You don't have to do it. You can if you want to. Down through chaturanga, inhale through upward facing dog, exhale through downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Let's see what happens on the other side, shall we? Exhale, left foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Inhale, shift the weight forward. This time lift the right knee up. Find that gaze point. Drop the right knee down. Take that right hand to the right ankle. I'll actually show you on this side. Then lift that left arm up. Inhale. And exhale, again, come into your dancer pose. Take up lots and lots of space. Find your gaze point. Drop the right hip down. Kick that right leg back as far as you can. And giving yourself lots and lots of length and space. Now on your next inhale, let's bring it on back up. Hands come to the heart, right knee comes up. Exhale, take a strong controlled step back. Inhale, arms up overhead to crescent. And exhale, hands down through the heart. Go ahead, vinyasa through if you want to, or you can always step back to downward facing dog. You get to decide. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, let's walk the hands back to meet the feet again. Beep, beep, beep. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen and strengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping arms up, out to the side, up overhead. Exhale, take the feet a little bit wider, hands down through the heart. Malasana, garland pose. Again, if you have your block, you want to take your block underneath the seat, you can do that as well. Or just in a nice, deep squatting position. If you have a blanket, you want to roll it underneath the heels because the heels are up. You can do that too. You can start getting creative, looking for things around your house that you can tie into your yoga practice to make it more comfortable. Again, we just want the spine to be nice and tall and long, knees to be happy. If this posture is just really awful for your knees and you can just feel them and hear them just screaming, you can always come onto your back, maybe up against a wall. This isn't really a great example of a wall. Pretend there's a wall right here and it's not just a big fireplace. You take your seat up towards the wall. Then you take the knees wide as if you're in this nice big malasana, this garland pose. And the pressure from the feet and the wall coming together helps you get you into that nice deep squat, but without the pressure on the knees. So again, we have options. All right. Very nice. On your next inhale, we're going to push through the soles of the feet. We're going to come all the way back up. And exhale, release the arms. Come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk the hands out forward to plank. Exhale, release knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, lift the chest to cobra. Exhale, press through the hands. Take the seat to the heels. Extend the legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, right foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, hands through the heart, left elbow to the right knee, nice deep twist. Now in this twist, if you want to open up the arms, taking those left fingertips down towards the floor, maybe right fingertips go up, keep that left hip lifted. You can come into this variation. If you're really comfortable and you're feeling really rambunctious and you want to try to work your way into your bind, you can take that left arm underneath the right leg, take that right arm back and behind you. Maybe you're going to meet those fingertips. Maybe not. That's okay. Again, we're just trying stuff. Maybe you're at home. Maybe you're bored. Just do it gently, with more of a playful mind than a determined mind, I suppose. Good. On your next inhale, let's reach the arms up overhead, back to crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat. And again, vinyasa through if you would like to, or just come back to downward facing dog. Always, always optional. Good. On your next inhale, let's lift the left leg up. Three-legged dog, big stretch. Exhale, left foot up between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms up overhead, crescent. Exhale, hands through the heart, right elbow to the left knee. Nice deep twist. Again, we're hanging out here. Maybe we bring those right fingertips down towards the floor. Maybe we lift those left ones up. Maybe gaze is lifted. Maybe we're going to try our bind. Taking right arm underneath that left thigh. Wrapping the right arm way back and behind. Maybe we meet fingertips. Maybe we don't. Maybe we fall. Uh-oh. Inhale, let's come back. Arms up overhead, crescent pose. Exhale, hands to the mat. And again, vinyasa through, go straight back to downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, let's look between the hands. Exhale, step or jump, hello, to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching arms up, out to the side, up overhead. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Give yourself a nice good shimmy shake. Let's take a step out. Nice and wide. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to do this seated today. So come back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up overhead to crescent. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Inhale, lengthen and strengthen low back. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, lowering down Vinyasa. Again, this might be your last one, so enjoy. Whee! Inhale, upward facing, or enjoy not doing it. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. There's lots of ways to enjoy a Vinyasa, whether it's doing it or skipping it. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, either set your knees down, or again, working on your jump through. All right. Gotta use it or we lose it. Let's take legs nice and wide. We're just going to do a 2-minute deep saddle stretch. Or straddle stretch. Saddle stretch. That's a totally different thing. Hello, kitty. All right. So nice wide stance. And maybe bring the elbows down. Maybe bring the hands down. Maybe using some props to make yourself more comfortable. Again, flexibility is just about being here, spending the time, and we have some time these days, so maybe incorporate a little bit of stretching practice into your day. If you do, you'll see some results, and who doesn't love results, huh? Very nice. As the posture allows you to deepen, please feel free, but again, no pushing or straining. We don't want to take our body into a shape that it really doesn't want to be in. So let the body decide. It'll give you really strong signals if it's not into it. So just listen. On your next inhale, come on up. And exhale fully, nice tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, drop the left arm over to the left. Left arm over to the left. Inhale, lift through that right arm. And then exhale, creep those left fingertips over, coming into a nice big side stretch. Inhale, back up overhead, arms up. Exhale, drop the right arm over to the right, creep those right fingertips over as you stretch those left fingertips towards the front, or towards the right side. And inhale, back up overhead. Exhale, hands down through the heart. Very nice. Let's take soles of the feet onto the floor. And let's take this party to the back. All right. So go ahead, soles of the feet on the floor, ankles underneath the knees. Knees are going to be hip distance apart as we roll it on back. And then inhale, we're going to come up into bridge pose, Setha Bandhasana. On your next inhale, lift your hips up. If you have a ponytail in the back of your head, you want to move it off to the side for more comfort. Go right ahead. Again, nice strong quads, hips, glutes, all that kind of stuff, just working. Slight internal rotation, just enough so you can feel those inner thighs begin to fire, but not so much that it draws those knees too close together and that you feel pressure on the inside of the knee. We want just enough. Very nice. On your next exhale, go ahead and release those hips down. Inhale, take your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. And then we'll come up into shoulder stand. Toes go up, hands move to the center of the back. Scoot the elbows in close. Spread the fingers out really nice and wide. If shoulder stand isn't a part of your practice, and you might want to come into happy baby, or if we didn't do a posture today that you had really, really hoped that we would, go ahead and make your way into that now. Your practice is, your body's ready for whatever you want to kind of put it through right now. So if you have a favorite, if we didn't do pigeon today, I'm so sorry we did not do pigeon. If we didn't do enough hamstring stretch for you, so sorry we didn't do enough hamstring stretch for you. Again, now's a perfect time to kind of put it in. So again, you're either through passive stretches or we're coming up through shoulder stand. Again, I don't talk too much in shoulder stand, but if you've been here, great job. Keep lifting up towards the toes. Keep your gaze lifted up towards the toes, reaching through the ball mounts of the feet. So you don't have such a hard point to your toes that you get a foot cramp. But again, just extending through the ball mounts. On your next exhale, let's release the toes towards the back. or towards the floor behind you. And hinge at the hips. Coming into Halasana plow pose. If you can release the arms down, you can go right ahead, or you can keep your hands at your back for support. We want the tailbone pointing up. We want the primary amount of movement to come from the hips. And then we'll take the knees to the sides of the head. Karnapadasana. Always fun. Then slowly start rolling out. Matsyasana, fish pose. Extending the legs as you come down, using that body weight of the legs to lift the chest up. So coming to the crown of the head, arms alongside the body, palms facing up. And then exhale, release down. Let's take knees into the chest. Again, rock a little side to side. And rock a little side to side. And release soles of the feet down to the floor. Let's take the right, Let's take the right ankle to the outside of the left knee. And we'll hug the knees in just a little bit. And then we're going to send those knees over to the right. That's right. So we're going to take that right ankle to the outside of the left knee. Send those legs over to the right. Let's take the arms above the head and bind the elbows. And then look over the left shoulder. And if that sounded a little bit confusing, I'm going to turn so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay. So we're taking the right ankle to the outside of the left knee. You bring the legs in a little bit so that left foot comes up off of the floor. We're going to drop the legs, keeping that shape, over to the right. And then we're going to bind the elbows, bring the arms above the head, and look over the left shoulder. If you have a lot of space between your knee and the floor, we can fill it with a blanket or a block. And we're just taking our body into different shapes. On your next inhale, let's take the knees back in. Bring the right sole of the foot to the floor. Take the left ankle to the outside of the right knee. And we're taking the knees in, keeping that leg shape. Send those knees over to the left. Binding the elbows. Bringing the arms above the head, looking over the right shoulder. It's a nice little stretch through the outside of the hip and goes and pulls into the low back. Some of you might feel a whole bunch. Some of you might not feel very much. But again, everyone's body is different, so everyone's postures are going to feel different. They change all the time. So again, let go of any expectations and just focus on how it feels. And just how nice it is to be here right now. On the next inhale, let's pull the legs back up. Nice and slowly and carefully, take that left sole of the foot back down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give a little rock side to side. And we'll release the soles of the feet back down, and we can come into our final relaxation pose. You can either take Supta Baddha Konasana or Shavasana, extending the legs, arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Or you can take Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Take any props that you need to. If this is a little bit chatty for the hips, but you like the idea of it, grab 2 towels, roll them, place them right beneath the outside of the knee. It just gives you a little bit of support in the posture, so it kind of gentles it up a little bit. Again, we make our own rules. We make yoga work for our bodies, not our bodies work for the yoga. So close your eyes and take a few nice deep breaths. Again, just allowing yourself to be here, whatever space you're in, whatever little bit of area you've carved out for yourself in your day today. Just as you close your eyes, imagine your body laying there on the floor. Imagine your surroundings, just from memory. And then just notice how it feels. And see if with every exhale, you can become a little bit more relaxed. You can release any little bit of tension left in the mind or in the body, physically or energetically. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana and your hips start getting a little chatty, you can always take the legs back out to a traditional Shavasana and allow yourself to be where you feel most comfortable. And you can stay here as long as you would like, but I will end with you here. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your practice today. I am so very grateful for the opportunity to teach and be taught. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be peaceful, happy, and free. May the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives contribute to happiness and freedom for all beings without exception. The light within me honors the light that shines so brightly in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today. I hope to see you all very soon.